Alright, we are gonna get started. Day 1 of the Tacoma rebuild journey. I'm gonna see what I take off of it right now. Probably gonna start off with the battery, and then I'll probably drain the oil, drain the coolant, and I'll see what I take off. Maybe I'll take off the intake, the manifold, and the filter, or maybe I'll just stop right here since it doesn't really look like it'll bother me right there, so I can leave the box there. I'll probably need to move these cables aside. Maybe I'll have to unbolt it and put it on the other side, the cruise control, so the cable that goes into the cabin doesn't bother me when I take off the engine. And we'll go on from there. So let's get started real quick. For the battery, it's 10 millimeters on both negative and positive terminals. And then to remove it, it should have a bracket, but I think the last owner probably broke it or something, so they just zip tied it. So I'm gonna look for something to cut them and to remove it. Alright, zip ties are both ripped out, and the battery is now off. There's a random green and red cable. Maybe once we remove the engine, we'll find out what these are for, if they're important or not. But we'll get started with the cruise and intake now. So for the cruise control, you gotta access 1, 2, and where's the other one at? It's somewhere around here. It's at the bottom. There it is. 3 10-millimeter bolts. And if you're using a ratchet or something like how I am over there, I think it's better to just pop this off. It has clips on 3 sides, so when you remove it, you just gotta pull it out towards the edge first on each side, and then it'll just pop off, so you can access this one better. And then after that, it has a connector right here where you just push this in like that and pop it up, and then the whole thing just comes off. So there's a 10 millimeter right here. I'll probably take that off and move it towards that way and see if there's anything else to remove from here, or maybe I'll start already on the intake. So now we are gonna take off the cable that goes right there to the throttle body on the cruise control, and for that we're just gonna loosen this nut right here. Not this one, because this is the one that adjusts the throttle body cable, and I don't like to move those. I prefer to just move one and don't touch the other, and just loosen it enough for it to just pop off like this, and that allows you to just take the throttle cable out, and there you go. Now for this, we could just move it to the side where the battery was and take that clip off that holds the cable, and we'll be out of our way now. So for this, we're gonna loosen this bolt and this bolt with the Phillips, remove these 2 clips on the side, and we're just gonna pull from there and see if it comes out nicely. So then after that, we could just pull this plastic one, because I don't want to break it or anything, and this is rubber, so we can have a difficult time with this first, and then just pull this one straight out. We're gonna see how this goes. It all just ended up popping out, so we're gonna disconnect this cable to the master flow sensor, so we can have room to pull it all the way out towards here. But before that, we're gonna disconnect these two air hoses. So I need to get some pliers for that. So I'll be right back. So after removing those two hoses and taking this connector off, we're able to hopefully just pull this all off. And we'll set this with the battery over here for now. And let's see what else we do. I think I will be taking the box off, only because I'll probably need to take off the AC compressor, because I don't know if it's charged or not, and if it is, I don't think I want to waste it, but I kind of doubt it since it doesn't have the belt on. So we'll just see. If it's a pain, then we'll just disconnect the lines, or I'll check with the valves to see if it's charged or not. We'll get started with this first. So to remove this, I believe it's just 1, 2, 3 12mm bolts, and just to disconnect this sensor right here. So I'll remove those bolts and go from there. So after removing the 3 bolts, those bottom ones have little arms that hold it in place, so that's the good thing about those. So when putting it back, you don't have to worry about it falling off. The top one now though. So after that, you just pull it off and it all comes out in one piece. So we'll put that over there. It's raining a lot though, so I might put this inside because of the 2 sensors it has. And if it starts raining more, we'll see how much we can get done just for today. So after trying to open the valve, we can see that there is no pressure in these, which means the whole AC system doesn't have any refrigerant. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove these 2 bolts and just leave the compressor on the engine, since it won't bother us, and we'll just pull the engine out with the compressor on the side. So that will be easier. So we just move these 2 10mm, pull them out. Save the seals though if you ever do this, just in case. And we'll see if when we pull these lines out, if it has little bits of metal on it, that means maybe our compressor blew or something, and we'll have to get a new compressor afterwards. So let's get started on that. So after removing these, it doesn't look too bad. Like if there's anything that contaminated, maybe there was a leak or something, maybe the valves are leaking, but we'll check that afterwards. I'm probably gonna tape these up so nothing gets inside of them, and also in there in case the compressor is still good. And yeah, we'll see how much more we can get done. So I was gonna get started on draining the oil, and I think it had oil issues, or like it was leaking a lot of oil, because I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how I'm gonna get all this silicone off, but I think I'll get started on draining the cooling system. Oh shoot, there's an oil cap down here too. Yeah, I think I have to take this off, or maybe it's somewhere up here. But yeah, other than that, everything looks pretty good. There's a bolt here as well. I think I'll leave it there for now, but I'm gonna look at where it is to drain this coolant. So I'm gonna take off this this shield right here, And to do that, it's 1, 2, 3 in the front, and there's in these holes 1 and 2, and that should let you be able to drop it down, and we'll see from there. Okay, so it came out, all 5 of them are 12 millimeters, and now we're gonna see if anything comes out when we remove this lower radiator hose, because I opened the drain out of it, but nothing came out. So either it's plugged or it has no coolant in it. So we're gonna take that off right now and see if anything comes out to drain. I tried draining the drain plug, but it has too much silicone on it. I think I'll just leave the oil in there for now. But I did take the lower hose off, and I got a good amount, maybe like almost 2 gallons. It's a little bit, but the radiator was low. I knew about that, so we'll just see. I'll see if I can take the radiator out right now, and if anything else I can do, because temperature wise it's still raining a little, pretty windy too, so I think I'm gonna have to cut it short for today. Currently taking the upper radiator hose off, and looking there, they bent the clamp, really messed up. It doesn't even have the little arms on the sides. It's all, I don't know if you could see that it just has a little stub right there. That's about it. I'll probably leave it there for now, but I'll probably just start taking off the radiator fan and the cover for it, and it should just come out from there. I'll do the reservoir also. It has 2 on each side, so 1 on top and 1 at the very bottom right here. I believe they're 10 millimeters. There should be some on the other side, but we'll take the fan off right now first. I believe they're 10 millimeters. There's 4 of them. Right now that the belt's holding the whole pulley on, we'll see if I can take them off with a wrench or something. And here are the other 2, 1 and 2 down there. After taking the 4 millimeter bolts off, what you have to do after is take a certain clip that it has on both sides. You just pop the ear off a little, and what you're gonna do after is, what that allows you to do is it drops the bottom part of the fan cover, and we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Go, and see, it just falls off, so you can easily just lift it up as so. And as you can see, it's just right here on the ground. These clips just hold it into place like this. So I'll put them back on right now so I don't lose them. When putting it back, you gotta look at how the clip is formed. It has this opening right here, and it has that little pin down there. That pin is gonna go towards the inside, which grabs into, there's a little groove right there, you can't really tell, and then this opening goes in here. So how you're gonna place it is like this, and do the opening towards that side, and just clip it on like that, and make the ear hold it in place like that, and that's how it's done. And these has little clips right here where it goes back in, and there you go, it's back to normal.